All right, so we're gonna talk about Paragon points real quick and how to spec your guy out, your Necromancer, to be the best possible. All right, so first of all, we're gonna come to our skill tree, okay? You want to focus on one particular thing. So you can see here I focus on blood. My basic skill, I picked hemorrhage. So this is my melee damage, and it generates 8 essence per strike. This only generates 6, this one's 6, and that one is 4. Now when you max this out, burst an enemy's blood dealing 1903 damage, hemorrhage has a 20% chance to form a blood orb. When you pick up blood orbs, that heals you and your minion, depending on how far you get down the tree. After you pick up a blood orb, your next hemorrhage also deals damage to enemies around your target and grants 2 additional essence per enemy hit. And then I picked Acolyte's hemorrhage. Hemorrhage gains an additional 20% attack speed while healthy. I max all of these out on my skill tree. Now we move on to here, okay? I really enjoy Blood Lance. Mine's ranked 7 out of 5 because I have an item contribution that boosts it 2 levels. So if you can find those items, which are over here. So my gauntlets, my gloves, give me +2 ranks. So I kind of tailored that, fit it all in together to give me a better skill. Go back here. I like this one. After casting Blood Lance 8 times, your next cast of Blood Lance is guaranteed to overpower and spawns a blood orb, and then also piercing through enemies. So I also enjoy Blood Surge. So this is my right click is what I have it bound to. Obviously, you can play with these things and make them what you want them to. This draws blood from enemies and then deals a blood nova. So I actually have a modifier right now based off of one of my items that I have equipped. So if I go back to my character, Blood Surge's Nova echoes again after a short delay, dealing 47% less damage. Granted, you do have half the damage, but say you hit for a critical and it gives you 10,000 damage. Your second wave is still doing 5,000 damage, so it's going to kill a lot of things. That's 15,000 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Moving on down the line, I have the Blood Mist. So this actually heals you as well. You become immune for 3 seconds, your movement speed is reduced, and you periodically heal 81% damage to enemies and heal for 0.7% of your maximum life. So this is really good for when you're in a sticky situation, and it gets you out of being impaired. So hell spawns, the hell traps, while you have this active. Here you have your Corpse and Macabre. Correct me if I'm saying that wrong. This is going to be mending, so you receive 50% life. While below 50% life, you receive 30% more healing from all sources. Your blood orbs also heal your minions. Blood skills deal 15% increase overpower damage, and that's doubled while you're healthy. 18% increased damage and lucky hit. So hitting enemies with blood skills has up to 25% chance to fortify you for 8% base life. Finally, my ultimate skill is my Blood Wave. So this conjures a tidal wave of blood that deals 5,617 damage and knocks back enemies. So this is also good for when you're pinned in a corner, creates space for you to get out. Rathma's Vigor, so increase your maximum life by 10%. After being healthy for 15 seconds, your next blood skill overpowers. So you can configure these the way you want them to. So if I wanted to be a bone necromancer, right? Refund all of the current skill points that I have and put them all onto the ossified, or the bone skills. So all of these, bone spirit, evulsion, all this stuff. I could reskill if I wanted to, go through, respec everything. I genuinely enjoy doing the blood tree. Feels more overpowering. I feel like I have more of a say in what I have, right? And over here, when you're finding equipment and you're trying to figure out whether or not you want to swap certain things out for what you have equipped, right? You want to come over here and look at what these skills are. You see 1658 damage per second, right? That's obviously a lot. Plus 145 life on kill. Your core skill damage is also boosted by 27%. 150 intelligence, so that's huge because that comes over here. As you see, intelligence increases skill damage by whatever percent, and resistance to all elements by 18%. But the big thing that I like about this is my Blood Wave fires 2 additional waves, dealing 20% less damage than the previous. I socketed it and put these gems in here for basic skill damage, so that's going to boost my basic skills even more for 30% boost. Come over here. I like these boots because it's +2 max evade charges, +15 all stats, and 11.2% blood orb healing. The rest of these I don't really care as much about. Obviously, cold resistance is nice. Slow duration reduction is okay. But moving on to this one, right? You heal for 36 life per second for each close enemy, up to 218 life per second. I also selected this because it gives me +56 willpower, which, when you come over to abilities and Paragon, all right, I have this boosted so that way, there's that. My willpower on this boosts my damage by 21.6%. So because this is in here and I have this glyph socket in there, it's boosted by 4.8%, boosts my damage overall, which boosts my attack power right here. I haven't found a chest piece that I like as much as this one. And then my helmet, 0.35% increase armor for 4 seconds when you deal any form of damage, stacking up to 35%.